This week's fix is a motorized rotating display stand with a retail price of around $80, which I bought for $8. I started by unpacking everything. Inside there was an infrared remote controller and a 15-volt power adapter. Plugged it in, no sign of life. I measured the 15-volt adapter with a multimeter and it was working correctly. I opened the device, found some screws hidden under the rubber feet, and it was a simple product inside. And I found the PCBA. When I found the PCBA, I found also the obvious problem. The battery charging IC was completely fried. And at this point, instead of properly desoldering and replacing the charging IC, I just removed it very badly alongside with all shorted circuitry. After I removed the damaged IC, I did a quick test by powering the device directly, and it worked, but only with the external power. At this point, it was clear that the device itself was fine, the battery charging circuit was dead, but I wanted the unit also to work with the battery. So I needed to figure out a way, basically with what I have, to make this work. And a friend of mine found me a cheap lithium charging module from AliExpress that basically costs 50 cents to bypass the burnt charging circuit. I found a 5-volt rail on the board, and that's when things started to go wrong. First, basically I soldered this into, as I said, everything, but first a regulator on the board exploded. I think the 5-volt one. Then the power adapter itself exploded. A capacitor blew up and cracked open the entire adapter case. And from this point, I just was like, okay, let's go with plan B. Decided to turn this into a USB-C powered device. I cut an opening in the case and mounted the USB-C lithium charging board. Used adhesive to secure it. Almost finished one, but managed to melt a coffee spoon in the process. So yeah, that was a test there. Goodbye coffee spoon. And on the final test, everything was charging and everything worked perfectly. Battery charging, rotation, remote control, all functional. So not the cleanest repair and definitely not the safest path, but it worked. Thanks for watching. Bye.